by the time I was a junior in high school, two of the sisters had asked me, would I ever consider religious life? Was I thinking of community? And these two sisters were Sister Frances Clare and Sister Julia Marie, both of whom have gone home to God now, but they were wonderful women. And they asked me, Kathy, would you ever consider coming to Holy Cross? And what went through my head often was, I'd like to be one of them. I'd like to be like them. They've given me an example and a call, and I'd like to be like them. And so I would say that's when the seed was planted for Holy Cross in my life. In my years of community living and ministry, I have been sort of imbued by the whole charism of the Sisters of the Holy Cross. As a young person, as I said in question 1, I had already recognized this. There was something special about the compassion of the Sisters of the Holy Cross. And during my years in community and ministry, I've come to understand and try to imitate Mary, the Mother of Sorrows, Mary, the Woman of Compassion. And that's been affirmed throughout my ministry in many ways. Another characteristic I saw in Holy Cross was a family orientation. The notion of family, and I think Father Moreau this was big in Father Moreau's spirituality, the priests, brothers and sisters of Holy Cross. But I think there also was an underlying thing in Father Moreau that our family, our birth family, was also important. And my birth family is very significant to me. And my Holy Cross family is very significant to me. So I feel like I'm blessed in two ways with that family. But the sisters from St. Bernard's, we often see them out in the community. The ones I knew were what I would call people persons. They would be out going to the kids' games. They would be out in Cana groups. I don't know if you understand what that is, but I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but they would be out in the community and they were building faith and community in our parish. I always felt that it was kind of a very special place, but the sisters and the priests who are stationed there, they will forever be very significant in my life. And they really did continue to call me by their example, the family attitude about them that was significant for me. And the third thing I thought of was through my years in Holy Cross, I've experienced the love and support of my family and of so many Sisters of the Holy Cross, of the Holy Cross associates with whom I've lived, and of my colleagues in ministry. I feel I'm truly blessed in the love and support that I have experienced, and I really have much to be grateful for. And I try in my own life to then return that blessing to the people that I meet. But something that always stands out for me, I'm grateful for the many people who have shared their stories with me, especially during my 22 years as a campus minister. Many people would come in and out of my office, ask for prayers for a family member who was sick, or sister, I had a miscarriage over the weekend. Some of the older, like the nursing students, might share something like that. So many people came and shared happy things, but they also shared very often sad things that they were experiencing. And I feel like when somebody shares his or her story, the listener is entrusted with a great gift. And I feel like I've been gifted often. I thought about that one for a long time. And again, it's people. When I hear about former high school and college students or the associates, I've lived with Holy Cross associates, 7 different groups of associates through the years. It's always a joy to hear about their families, to meet them at some meeting and hear what career they've chosen in life and the successes they have had or the challenges and failures maybe they've met. But one of the first years I taught in high school, the class that I taught, I really loved that group very much. And they vented out there were 12 or 15 of them that were in a service club that I sponsored. And today, they're doctors, they're lawyers, they're teachers. One's a social worker, another is a therapist, another is on a pastoral care team, and another one is considering campus ministry. Just to name a few of the things that they've done. And it just gives me great pride whenever I hear about them to see what they're doing in life. Many of them are moms and dads. Very many of them are moms and dads. Often they're college-age children. They have college-age children now. Some of them have children that are 30 and 40. But you see how all this has come full circle, and their sons and daughters are now, doing good things for people, and you've touched somebody through the years and they've touched you. I feel like this Jubilee time is a time to celebrate these beautiful people in my life and the gift that they've been to me.